Hello everyone, welcome back to AI with Anamika Yadav. In our previous video, we learned about Python range function. Today, we are going to learn another very useful Python concept is iterators. Now, when you hear the word iterator, it may sound a little complicated, but don't worry, by the end of this video, you will learn everything about iterator. So let's understand everything step by step. First, let's understand the basic idea of iterator. What is an iterator? An iterator is an object that allows us to access element one by one. For example, suppose I have a list of 3 fruits as I show you on the screen. So here fruits is a list. We can access the element using their index. For example, as I show you, print using print function and give the index for the first element is 0. So this will give us, I think, apple, right? Let's check on our VS Code. So the output is apple. Correct. But an iterator gives us another way. Instead of directly accessing element by index, we can move through the collections one element at a time. Think about it like this. Imagine you have a queue of students. The iterator starts from the first student. Then it moves to the second student, then the third. It keeps giving you the next item until there are no more items. That's the basic idea of an iterator. Let's understand about what is an iterable. Before understanding an iterator properly, we need to understand one more word is iterable. An iterable is an object whose element can be accessed one by one. Some common example are is list, tuple, string, set, dictionary. For example, same example we have used for understanding this. So the list fruits is an iterable. A string is a iterable. We can go through this string character by character. A tuple is also a iterable. So remember, iterable means something that we can iterate over. Here I am showing you everything about iterable. Pause your videos and read it with carefully so you can understand this concept in detail. Let's understand why do we need iterators. Now you might be thinking, if we already have lists and loops, why do we even need iterators? That's a very good question. Iterators are useful because they allow Python to process data one item at a time. This becomes especially useful when working with large amount of data. Imagine we have millions of records. We don't always want to load and process everything at once. An iterator can give us one item at a time. This can help us work with data efficiently. Iterators are also an important part of how Python for loops work internally. And that's where things get really interesting. Here I show you everything about why we need iterator. Okay, you can just pause your video and read it with carefully. Let's understand about iterable versus iterator. This is a very important difference. An iterable is something that can provide an iterator. An iterator is the object that actually keeps track of the current position and give us the next item. Let's see this practically. Using this list, let's understand these 2 lines carefully. In line 1, here we create a list containing 3 fruits. Okay, this list is our iterable. Okay, in line 2, iterator is equals to iterate and fruit. Here we use Python built-in iter function. Okay, the iter functions take an iterable and return an iterator. Function that return an iterator object and for the given iterable. In this case, the list fruits and iterator is an object that allow you to traverse through all the elements of the collection one at a time. Okay. So now fruits is our iterable and iterator is iterator object. This is an important concept. Let's understand iter function. The syntax is very simple. Iter and in between parentheses, you just need to write a iterable. Well, the syntax is very simple. Okay, same syntax we are applying in our code to understand the iterator. Okay, number is our iterable. Okay, and iterator store iterator. Now the iterator is ready to give us element one by one. But how do we get the next element? Let's understand this next function. The next function is used to get the next item from an iterator. Let's continue with our example. Same example we are using. Okay, what do you think the output will be? Number is our iterable, and we are passing our iterator in our iterator. Okay, so let's see. It will be 10. But why? Because 10 is the first item in our list. Now let's call next again. So 20. The output is 20. Next again. It's 30. So notice what happened. First output is 10, then second, then 30. The iterator remember where it is. That's one of the most important features of an iterator. So that's the basic concept of Python iterator. In the next video, I will continue our Python journey with another important concept and understand it with practical example. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to AI with Anamika Yadav. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.